Hello, welcome back. I've been having a rather good run at CEX over the last couple of weeks. First I picked up the Hori VX SA arcade stick, and because I had a bit of credit there, I had about 20 quid credit, I got it for £16 because it was marked at about 50 quid. So feeling very chuffed with myself on that one, and I hope you enjoyed the video I put together with some apologies for the gratuitous white van driver kind of vibe in the video. No scan lines, no converters, just pure CRT. So we're going to now look at my latest CEX purchase. I got this just at the weekend, haven't used it yet, and this was marked up at 15 quid boxed, and I just had I looked at it and I just laughed. The first thing I thought, bloody hell, they've got one of these. And so I said to the guy behind the counter, you've got that Sega Saturn racing wheel, that's the worst console racing wheel ever made. He sort of looked up and he was like, oh right. So he took it out, and I said, oh, it's got this terrible sort of angle, it's got this horrible grips, it's kind of it comes out of a stalk like some awful kind of man-eating plant, and it's just utterly awful. Like, it's got this base that doesn't go on your lap, and it doesn't really go on a table very well, and it's just pig ugly. So anyway, I asked to have a look at it because I thought, well, it's only 15 quid, and I do love my Saturn games. I love my Saturn racing games as well. So I had a look at it, and this thing was in quite good nick, and the thought crossed my mind that I would buy it as a present for somebody, but that thought didn't last very long. I thought, no, I'm going to get it for myself. So I bought it, and I bought it for 10 quid in the end because I've been slagging it off. I said I can't give any more than 10 quid for that. It is just bad, and I think they appreciated the fact that the customer said it was really bad but he wanted to buy it, so they sold it to me for 10 quid. So here it is, no instructions or anything. I've just got the wheel. The box, by the way, is quite clever. Let me just move that out of the way for now. The box in itself is quite nice. That's the pretty side. That, of course, is one of the ugly sides, but it does show that it can be raised up and down. And that is the sort of UK PAL side, which is bloody ugly. Oh, and that side as well shows it can be raised backwards and forwards. So you've got that, and that equals that. So we're going to open it. Oh, by the way, I said the box was quite clever. The box folds down flat. Okay, so you've got those inner linings, that goes under that and that goes, that's flat, okay. But you can also do something very funky with these side bits. You can flap these top bits down first, so they make a kind of steeple, like that. You can then feed that into there and over, so it's like a carrying case. Isn't that cute? And then you can put your hand through the middle there and carry it. So two modes of operation there for the box. Right, box out of the way. Let's have a look at the wheel. Okay, came in its original wrapping. Had to give it a little bit of a polish up with some Mr. Sheen polish and a rag. I do recommend any black plastic. There are videos about it on on YouTube. If you get a black console like a Mega Drive or a Saturn, give it a bit of a clean with a toothbrush or a damp brush or something, and then give it a rub with any kind of furniture polish. Generally, it's really nice, lovely and smooth, and you can see it's actually in quite good nick. It's not been dinged much, and it's all good. The base is interesting because it's got like these, if you can see there, got these kind of what you'd have on the on the footrest in your car, or the accelerator stroke gas pedal. I don't know how you can quite put your feet down there when the wheel's right next to you. It's kind of having to involve some kind of yogic squatting position. But here it is. I'll move it back so you can see it from a distance. So you've got your wheel. It's a two-hander and it's lightly sprung, so it rotates about 180 degrees in total, 90 degrees in each, so no need to sort of you know, do your old driving kind of etiquette there. You can just get stuck in. It's got A, B, C on that side, X, Y, Z stroke Z on that side, start button in the middle. And what I hadn't realised when I played this at Play Expo with Fagin, it's got these micro switched, hear that? Micro switched flappy paddles. Now I'm hoping when I stick this into Outrun in a minute that those flappy paddles will work with the accelerate and brake. Okay, so let's look at the operation now. We've got this lever at the back where you can see there it says lock and unlock. So let's stick it into unlock. And let's show you what this baby can do. Oh, oh. Nice smooth operation. So it goes like that. And yeah, let's just try and lock it in an unusual position. Doesn't like it, needs to be in one of its predetermined positions. So you're talking that, fully erect, that, semi, ooh, and then that on the droop. So that's your erectile function there. Apologies for gratuitous language. Let's have a look at the extension of the shaft now. Ooh. So there we go. It's fully extended, fully distended, and I believe there are 2 notches in the middle, one there and one there. Now I'm going to fully distend it, if that's the correct word, and it locks using this ring controller there. As I'd like to show you what I'm doing. It's not magic, there is a locking ring controller there. So my setup with my arcade Bang & Olufsen, I reckon that is going to be perfect. Fairly short, low level, and it's going to go straight in front of the TV where my Virtuistic Pro is at the moment. So let's get this baby plugged in. Okay, so if the video hasn't been nerdy enough already, it is about to take a serious step forward in its nerdity, because I haven't placed the racing stick down on the surface yet. I'm going to do it live. So this is it, this is the base, and this is the space. Are they going to connect? And yes they do, it's absolutely perfect. Should have said actually, it comes with little sucker caps, so and a nice steel base. You know, it's quite solid, made in Korea. So I'm going to do what all good gamers do and put some saliva, using one finger for each in case I catch anything. Put some saliva on there, and we're going to put it in the hole and hope that I can get it off. This is the game we're going to be playing. It's the Outrun. It's the Outrun on the Sega Saturn. It's from the Sega Ages compilation, but I always wanted the Outrun, you know, proper version, just because it's so sexy, and in my opinion the best game on Sega Ages anyway. So I bought the Japanese version. It's really nice cover art. You know, it's a decent looking game. Not cheap. I think I must have paid about £25 for that or something. So not a cheap game. Anyway, it's got all the features that you'd expect with similar to Sega Ages, including what they call smooth mode, which is where it interpolates, so you get a 60 hertz image, and there you go. There's the racing wheel, and there's obviously some functions that can be assigned because they've got labels next to them. So I'm sure if I could read Japanese, I could probably nerdily compare the functions there. I don't know if you can hear that, but this is the remixed music, which sounds absolutely lovely. We're not talking about the NAF remixes that were done on Outrun 2. This is a proper 90s style electronic remix. And I think it sounds great actually. Bit of volume. Magical sound shower 90s style. Okay, so let's see what we got in terms of options. So let's go up and down there. Okay, right, I get you. We've got gears on that, so that's quite nice. And then you've got B accelerate and Y brake, which are the middle buttons. Not too bad, not perfect.
Get ready.
Okay, middle button is accelerate. Can't have everything, I know. Oops. Okay, gears are nice. One good thing about the gears, I suppose. Actually, I might be on automatic. Yeah, I am. Okay, you definitely want gears on manual because you've got the gear sticks on this.
Get ready.
Splash wave. Oops. Okay. Nice. The gear action on the flippers there. Guess the worst thing is you've got to keep your thumb held down on button B. Oh, I knew that. I knew that was going to be bad. So the wheel feels reasonable. You can hear it creaking. Obviously, no leather involved. Not really any rubber either, just plastic and metal all the way. Nice control around the corner. It's okay. And in terms of the range of the joystick, it feels like it reaches the, not sure whether it's analog or not. I think it is actually, no, I think it is analog. Because I played it on the 3D controller. Yeah, it's good. It's very fine. You see that fine left and right adjustments, what you want. In terms of the overall feeling, well, I'm recording a video so I'm not really concentrating 100% on what I'm doing. But I can tell you it feels good. I mean, Outrun has got to be played on a steering wheel. You can't, you know, piss around with a joystick or a control pad even with Outrun. You know, to go for the authentic arcade experience, you need a wheel. And apart from this version, my favourite version of Outrun is on the Dreamcast on Shenmue 2. That's absolutely lovely, and it goes really nicely with my Mad Catz MC2 steering wheel. Might as well do a score run while I'm at it, seeing as I'm doing okay at the moment. I've got to say, I don't know if it's the wheel, but I would normally have hit something by this point, so just in terms of gameplay, not at all bad. Has the stick moved just a tiny bit, but it's so light you can just readjust it with your hands when you're on a straight. I've got to say, in terms of driving position, this is just perfect, and I couldn't imagine a racing wheel in a more comfortable position for me. So we've just gone into low gear then. That's just me not knowing the controls. And gears, really nice to have the gears on the flip. You know, second maybe to having a gear stick, and it's not too bad on the paddles. Right, it's going in pieces now. Let's see how the wheel handles under pressure then, when you're really throwing it around. Haven't put any WD-40 on it yet, which perhaps I should have done because it's a little bit squeaky. But I have only just got it out of the box and plugged it in really, so my priority of course was to polish it so it looked nice, not to actually make it work any better. I should say at this point that the graphics look absolutely amazing on the Bang & Olufsen MX4000. The contrast between the black scan lines and the grey tarmac and on the sky there is just absolutely amazing. I was so busy looking at them, I crashed. But it just looks stunning. I like this level, I love the bit, oh shit. happens a bit in a minute where you go over the brow of a hill. I hope I'm doing good speed when I go over that bit because it just is so cool. Got these nice left, right trees. Just cruising down. Definitely prefer the. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's just amazing, that bit. Yeah, who cares about crash? Right, and I'm gone. So overall, the road test of the racing wheel feels good, solid, not moving around. Paddles, quite a nice function on outrun. You know, I'd say that was good. It needs a bit of WD-40, but overall, I'd say that was 10 quid, really well spent. I take back what I said at replay. You know, I wasn't, didn't have my head screwed on. I was unduly influenced by Fagan, who I wager I can convert. I can turn him round to this beaut. I don't even know if he has one. I don't think he's got one, so maybe this should be on his Christmas list. Anyway, thanks for watching, and shout out to Darren Walshsock, who owns one of these beauties. Darren, I doubted you. I apologise. Just finally, in order to get my cupboard doors shut, I needed to put the thing in the upright position so it doesn't stick out of the cupboard, which works out really nicely. Close the door and put it away. Now that's magic.
LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. You can really breathe in San Jose. They've got a lot of space. There'll be a place where I can stay. I was born and raised in San Jose. I'm going back to find some peace of mind.